With Avengers Doomsday coming out, everyone is excited to see possibly the most important conflict in Marvel Comics history, the Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. And while I'm here, I'm basically going to review the designs of the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom in video game. First, the Fantastic Four. Now basically, the Fantastic Four has been an important staple in Marvel's history. If it wasn't for Jack Kirby motivating him to make them, there will be no other Marvel hero than the rest of Marvel's discography of comics. So let's start with the movie tie-in games. Now, these games are okay for their time, and I get to review the movie suits. Well, the Fox movie suits are pretty okay. I do like the idea that the four is on the left side of their uniforms, kind of like a Starfleet uniform. Still, they're okay for their time. 7 out of 10. Marvel Strike Force. I think they're okay. They're nothing special. 6 out of 10. Contest of Champions. I do like how big the Thing's jaw is. 7 out of 10. Marvel Future Fight. Looks good. 7 out of 10. Marvel Heroes. Yeah, this is basically the classic Jack Kirby designs. 9 out of 10. Marvel Super War. Gotta admit, they look pretty amazing except Reed. I do not like Reed design. Basically, it's a 6 out of 10. Now here's an interesting fact. There are moments in Marvel games where they either have one or two members of the Fantastic Four in a game. Next, we have Marvel Nemesis Rising Imperfects, and I gotta admit, we do have Thing and Human Torch, and I do not like their designs. Johnny is alright. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Maybe they could have added a giant 4 on his chest, but Thing, I do not like that mouth design. The rest is fine. Maybe he's walking down Yancey Street, but I do not like that mouth design. 4 out of 10. Ultimate Spider-Man. Everyone hated those Human Torch races, and I gotta admit, Torch does look good flamed on, so I give it a 10 out of 10. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Okay, these are amazing. 10 out of 10. I would actually want to buy this set. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. They're based on the Marvel Ultimate Comics, and I love them. 8 out of 10. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2. Yeah, these are probably the best rendition of the original Jack Kirby and Stan Lee suits. 10 out of 10. Ultimate Alliance 3. I gotta admit, these new suits that are in the more recent comics, I do love their designs, especially how they did it in this game. Basically, that's a 10 out of 10. Fortnite. Basically, they brought in the Marvel Earth 828 MCU suits from Fantastic Four First Steps. I gotta admit, these are amazing suits in the film. And they did it really well in Fortnite. 10 out of 10. And finally, we have Marvel Rivals. I give these suits, even though they're so over-designed and beautifully done so in a way, 10 out of 10. Next up, Doctor Doom. I will not lie, there is no other person as ambiguous, ego-driven, and ambitious like Doctor Doom. Bigger than Thanos, bigger than Kang. No wonder this character took over the world 4 times. And yes, that is canon. Hell, the moment I broadcast this video onto YouTube or any other content creation website, it'll be banned in Liberia because Dr. Doom will call it propaganda for me talking about the Fantastic Four. So I hope ranking his designs throughout all of Marvel gaming would appease Marvel's best dictator. So let's take a look at Dr. Doom's designs in Marvel gaming history. First, we have the classic Marvel vs. Capcom designs, and they're pretty good. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has this amazing sprite design, and it's classic Doctor Doom, 10 out of 10. And we have MCV3, which is basically the same, but really well done and rendered, 10 out of 10, all hail Doom. Now, Ultimate Alliance actually demonstrates how powerful is Doom, and this is possibly the first design that introduced me to how powerful and ambiguous he is. Still, it's an alright design, and I love it, 9 out of 10. Now, Ultimate Alliance 3 actually made Doctor Doom and the Fantastic Four in not only DLC, but a DLC story, and I actually do love this design of Doom. Really well done. 10 10 out of 10. Marvel Heroes is basically classic. It's a 7 out of 10. The Fantastic Four movie games. It's not well rendered. It's meh. 6 out of 10. Marvel's Future Fight. Classic. 9 out of 10. The Contest of Champions. Now this is all really well done and rendered. 10 out of 10. Classic. Fortnite. Now, Fortnite did have 2 versions of Doctor Doom in 2 different seasons. The first time, when they did a crossover with Marvel, they kept the classic Doctor Doom design, and I do love it when Doctor Doom has a fur trim on his cape. It adds a bit of aristocracy to the title of Leader of Latveria. 10 out of 10. The next design, which of course they called Doom, is alright. Very powerful. Almost reminds me of the Iron Man Armored Adventures design. But I'm gonna be honest, I love the first design more. Nothing can beat that perfection. 9 out of 10. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is actually amazing. 10 out of 10. Marvel Rivals. Well, basically, the whole point of Marvel Rivals is all of reality belongs to Doom. 10 out of 10. And finally, we have the newest rendition of Doctor Doom, which is in Marvel's token, Fighting Souls. And I gotta admit, this is a really well done rendered of Doctor Doom. 10 out of 10. Did I miss any designs of the Fantastic Four or Doctor Doom? Leave a comment on what you think I missed. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content.